Hey there, it's Trendy Buzz. Today we're diving into something big, the protests sweeping across Caracas, Venezuela. Protests are happening everywhere, but what makes Caracas stand out? Let's explore what's driving these movements and see what sets them apart. Vamos! Caracas, the capital of Venezuela, is in turmoil. Protests have been shaking the city for a while, but today's demonstrations are different. They're fueled by growing frustration with the government's policies, economic collapse, and social injustice. As people march through the streets, you hear the chants, "Libertad, libertad," and "El pueblo unido jamás será vencido." These slogans echo their demand for freedom and unity. Let's talk about the economy. In Venezuela, it's collapsing. Hyperinflation has made even basic items like bread and medicine nearly impossible to afford. Imagine going to the store and finding out your money buys you almost nothing. Years of mismanagement have pushed people to their breaking point. They're out in the streets, shouting, "No más hambre, no más corrupción, no more hunger, no more corruption," because they're fed up and demanding change. Another major factor is the fight for human rights. People are tired of unfair elections and the harsh repression of those who speak up. The chant, "Justicia ya," justice now, rings through the streets as people demand fairness. They're no longer willing to stay silent. They want their voices heard and their rights respected. What makes these protests really unique is the power of social media. Unlike in the past, protesters today use platforms like Twitter, Instagram, and WhatsApp to organize, share stories, and call for global support. This digital wave helps them get their message out without government censorship and shows the world what's really happening. And let's not forget the youth of Venezuela. They are the heartbeat of these protests. Young people are at the forefront, bringing energy, creativity, and courage to the fight. They're chanting, "Somos el futuro, no más dictadura." We are the future, no more dictatorship. They're not afraid to stand up and demand a brighter future. The world is watching, and this time, international leaders are speaking out. There's pressure on the Venezuelan government to listen to its people. This global support is empowering the protesters even more, giving them hope that change is possible. One powerful example was the Women's March earlier this year. Thousands of women from all walks of life took to the streets, demanding their rights, justice, and an end to the violence. It was a moment of unity and strength that showed the world the people of Caracas won't be silenced. Ni una menos, not one less, echoed through the streets, highlighting the fight against violence and for equality. So, what sets the protests in Caracas apart? It's the combination of economic pain, the fight for human rights, digital activism, and the unstoppable energy of the youth. These aren't just protests, they're a powerful call for change. Si se puede, yes we can, resonates as they push forward. Thanks for joining me today. If you found this interesting, leave a comment with your thoughts below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for deeper dives into what's happening around the world. Hasta la próxima.